Hello everybody, this week we're live from the storehouse. Mikey just doing a bit of unloading there. I should probably be helping, so apologies Mikey. But we've just done a volunteer video to tell all our 274, I think it is now, volunteers, something of what's going on here, so that they can get an idea of all the different projects we have. And Mikey and I were just talking about the fact that we just done a little totting up. I think it was 139 different individuals and families that Mikey and the team were able to help. 912 items. It's pretty amazing, isn't it? And that doesn't count the collections, obviously, coming the other way. And on top of that, of course, you've got the furniture bank down at Christchurch Food Bank Plus, and Tracy's got a whole load more people that she's been helping down there with the team. So a lot of stuff that we do in the furniture world that we don't always, we put food and finance out there. Maybe we should just go for all the Fs: food, finance, furniture. Well, it's obviously a great job that's going on here. If we still need some more stock, the stock is better than it was, but kitchen tables, chest of drawers would be good to have. And we need drivers, Tuesdays and Thursdays. So if there's anybody that you can just have a little quiet word with, see if we can build up the team here, that would be really good. While we're talking about numbers, we just had a trustees meeting this week. We went through the figures for the last quarter. So here you go. Here's a few of the numbers. I'm going to put it into the email version, but food bank vouchers up 33% on 2021 for the period of October to December. That's a third more people being helped. Actually, no, that's the third more of the vouchers. The numbers of people have is 70% more than in the same period in 2021. And that, of course, on top of the vouchers, you've got to talk about the holiday vouchers and the school vouchers that all the different food banks do. There were 1,100 of those in just 3 months. And bear in mind there were 1,700 full vouchers. The numbers are quite extraordinary. Hard almost to get your head around. CMA now has 139 clients at the end of December they did. And the total debt of the closed cases they were able to do in the last quarter was £75,000. So you can see again, it's just underlining what we know, isn't it? The challenge is great. But it's really good that Derek, sunning himself in Australia right now, he did manage to do 21 of the money management sessions with schools and with the college and with the university. 427 people came along to those. It's pretty amazing, isn't it? 125 connection station appointments, 55 arch purpose activities. We have 6 trainees consistently coming along each week. And on top of the regular Smile sessions was 10 more special sessions in the last quarter of the year, including a step out of the traffic course. And then you look at you might call them internal measures, but they're not really. The social media followers we have, up 5% on the last quarter. But the LinkedIn, people who follow us on LinkedIn, that business connecting thing, doubled over the last year. The food bank reach, Facebook reach has doubled. Facebook shares have doubled. All of our Facebook food bank settings have also increased. So people are getting more of the message, which is why in December, of course, you had so many new donors. And in fact, 360 new donors in the last quarter. And that was they gave 4 times more than the previous quarter, those new donors. So all these things are linked together, isn't it? As we do more stuff, and we get more of the message out to people, so people want to support us back in turn, which is just really good news. So it's one of those bad news, good news times, isn't it, where in some ways we wish that there wasn't so much demand, but as we've said before, if we have that demand, you do it really well. You respond really well to that need. I'll put more of that obviously in the email. So just a couple of other things in IT news. You'll have seen maybe Claire Stonia's email, just the start on the journey of making a few changes and improvements there. So there's a little thing which we need you to do and to send back to Dave Matterface. So please, if you get onto that would be great. In people news, Sabine Stoney has started as our We're Here network coordinator. So that's working with David to go around the churches and who want it to be warm spaces and say, hey, can we really help you to be the best that you possibly can at that? Maybe that is through some coaching or having a checklist for you or a local knowledge pack. So those are the things that Sabine's going to be working on, just building that network of places we're supporting. And actually on that note, it was lovely. We had a meeting with some of the church leaders around the We're Here network this week at Buckland Road Baptist Church, little Baptist church in the back of just off Ashley Road in Poole. And what was lovely actually was to hear some of the stories that they were talking about. So they were saying that one guy came in and he was a young guy maybe with a few learning difficulties, but started to get to know them, and he wanted to have his engagement party there, 100 guests, and the church was lovely. They said, well, will you pay £1? We have to have an agreement with you, but just pay £1. And the impact on the community is obviously quite significant from doing that. Another couple of gentlemen just come in and they just like to play the piano there, and they're just building relationship. It's wonderful how that is enabling the community to really get to know its local church. So thank you for bringing light into darkness. Thank you for being hope in gloomy times. And don't forget, I think, if we've got any of those random acts of kindness you can think of. Anyway, I'll leave the guys to get on with what they need to be doing here. Take care of yourselves. Thanks so much.